Does it look cold enough out there for you? It should. There is ice everywhere. Welcome to Automation Empire. And I am calling this Snow Cone Flats. I forgot the name of the actual map, what it is, but we're calling it Snow Cone Flats. There is a bunch of ore everywhere here, and that's our job. To mine it, convert it, ship it out, earn money. Apparently I'm bad at my job because my boss sent me up here to punish me. He sent me up here with a limited amount of cash, just $212,400 apparently. And I need to build up some buildings, mine some ore, do some research, all that fun stuff. Looking at the map, I've just been going around here, seeing what all the resources are. All the resources are right here on this little island, right here in the middle, sort of. So, yeah, I kind of have a plan of what I want to do. I have played a little bit on another map off camera just to get the basic of what's everything's going on, how things are done. And I have a general idea of what we need to do. Of course, we need to get things set up, get things moving, get things built, and then ship out some ore to start earning some cash. I am playing on hard mode, so we'll have to pay for electricity and we'll have to pay on taxes. Good times. And I'm also got starter mode turned off. Starter mode usually gives you some starting drills and whatnot, and maybe a power plant, I think, maybe. But what fun is that? We need to build it all of our own. So, let's see, with $200,000, I would like to probably mine this iron ore first because it's on this side here, and it might be just a little bit easier. But I think what I need to do is I need to start setting up a shipping area because, well, I'm not going to make money unless I can get ship things out of here. And I am going to start over here, I think. This is the edge of the map somewhere right here. There it is. There's a red line right there. That's the edge of the map. And the reason why I'm putting this entrance over here first against the map is because all entrances have to be built next to one another. So I can't build one here for trucks to enter and then exit somewhere, basically all my entrances are built here. If I want to build another entrance over here, you can see must have another entrance in proximity. So all your entrances have to be near a same area. And I'm picking here because I'm going to build all my entrances along this wall right here because that's the edge of the map. And at first, I'm going to have them exit out here for the vehicles. And later on, when we get into trains, I can have them exit anywhere else. Exits do not have to be put next to other exits. Exits can be put anywhere. No, I want to do this here. There's the edge of the map. And does it have to be here? All right, so just want to make sure. Wait, how close? Because I want a straight road. Is that right against the? Yes, it's right against the boundary marker. So let's make sure I get this right, because that way I can just do a straight road. I try to make the roads as long as I can. When I first played, I was trying to make them short as I can, but then I wanted to put more loading dock areas. It was getting to be impossible. Let's put our first loading docks down here. Usually one to start with, but yeah, I'm going to put two down because, let me tell you, you put one down and then in a matter of minutes, you want to put more down. So what's going to happen, trucks are going to start rolling through. They're going to go into the loading zone, and right now I have nothing loaded for them. Man, these are long. This is going to be a long road. Can I just... No, I can't hold and scroll at the same time. That kind of sucks. I don't like how long this road is because it costs me a lot of money to put... No. The one thing I do love about this game, when you delete something, you get 100% of your cash back. So don't be afraid to make mistakes and just delete. We'll probably be deleting our factories after I can't... What? Can't build here. What? Alright, well, it's there. So now we're going to see some trucks start rolling through it. We'll get a couple loading up here. They're just going to have to wait because I have nothing to go on here. Alright, so now the fun part. I've got to figure out how I got to do this. I only got $144,000 left. I guess, well, I know one thing we are going to need. Electricity. Let's put down some electrical plant here, and these may get moved around later on. power supply, because I got to get these up and running here. So like I said, we can start making some cash. All right, let's put down some rigs. Boy, 15,000 a piece here. I'll at least start with one. Do I want to start with one? Sure, start with one. The other thing I know we're going to need, drones. I'm going to need a drone bay. I want to stick this right... because these are like entrances. Drone buildings have to be placed next to one another. And I need drones to start with to load up our vehicles. Let's see. Let's just at least get 2 drones to start with. The game's on pause right now, so nothing's rolling through. So I'm down to $86,000. That is not much. Okay, so one thing I am going to need here is I need to run power out to this drill out here. Okay, that is hooked up. Now I got to figure out how are we going to get... Basically, right now, I got to get... When that ore comes out and I box it up, I got to get these boxes down here. I don't want my drones trying to load boxes and fly all the way down here. I want these push them out so the drones can load up these trucks quickly. The quicker you can load them up and get them through, the better. But man, that is going to be a long, long run. Do I even want to build a factory yet? Probably not. Let's not build a factory just yet. Probably the best solution to do is we're going to go in here and I can't remember. Can I hitch up a box right up to this? I believe I can. Wait, did I do that right? I put that on backwards. I put that on backwards. That was terrible. That was terrible. There we go. No, I cannot hook up that directly. Okay, so I need a pipe. And here is a pipe. I don't usually build it like this, but seeing the little money that we have and the area got to go. There we go. So this drill is going to drill up the ore. It'll go through this transfer tube, and this is a boxing machine. Is that what it's called? Oh, crate maker. And that'll put them into the crates, and now I just have to get them on down here. Not a problem-ish, he says. Moves crates in one section. Doesn't trigger movement unless they're very... oh, wait a minute. Can these only be built inside? Yeah, I think the step conveyors can... Oh, I got to unlock the step conveyors, right? Wait, where is it? Unlock step conveyors. I need research points for that. All right. I forgot about research points. I'll have to get there eventually. All right. So unload stations. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do this, man. I really hate to... That's $52,000 just to get it that far. Oh man, that's gonna sting. That is gonna sting. Well, if they gotta go that far, it's gonna take a while. Alright, so I think it might be better. Well, alright, let's get 2 more drones. They're gonna have to go a ways. There's nothing I can do about it right now. We'll put down that many right there. Now I got to come down here to loading docks. So they're red right now. So I got to turn it on. And right now, drone priority high. Drone priority high. All right, so let's unpause this to get some crates up and moving. So the beginning stages, this is going to take... Oh, I got to come over here. Drone priority high. You guys come on over. Eventually, we'll see some trucks coming out. So $50,000. So I think what we'll do here. Yep. Might as well get a couple of these going. So this is probably where I may take some jump cuts to begin with, just because this process at the beginning kind of takes a while to get going. And once I start getting some cash, I want at least 4 of them, right? Can I do at least 4? On. That leaves me just $10,000, which is not much. All right, so what I would like to do in just a little while, once I start getting some money, and here comes the vehicles. So this will give me some time while these workers get up and going. Once I can afford more drones, I will. So the important stat is right here. This is where we'll check our... I already paid $1,300 in power and taxes. And I have not made a penny yet. So this is going to be very important. I may have started these roads too far away, but in the future, this is going to be the best way for us. Once I can get some research done, some money rolling in, it's not going to be too bad. But man, it's going to take a while to get these drones going. The problem is these hold 6 crates at a time, and I only got 4 drones. So I think what I'm going to do is set this one on medium, and this one's going to be set on high. So they'll fill this truck first. Every time a truck goes through, that's when you get paid. And boy, these drones are going slow. Boy, this may be a complete fail right here, the way I got this set up. Yeah, there's no way. I would have spent way too much money trying to create a loading zone down here with tracks, right? Can I have done that and made it a little bit easier on myself? Because these drones are just going way too far. So what I may have to do is we may have to wait. It's gonna take a while. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna take a quick jump cut. I'll wait until the first truck is loaded and go through, and we'll see how much cash I have. I may have to redesign this right away because, man, this is too far to go to load up those trucks. This is not a good start. I'll say that much. All right, I've made up my mind. Not waiting for the truck. I'm already deleting a lot of these things here. I think it was definitely better what I'm doing right now. I didn't think I was going to have the money to do that. So basically, I deleted all the stuff we had here. I have a pipe connected to this well and a transfer tube to go into a mine cart. And we're going to run it all the way down here, which makes a lot more sense. Back up to 40,000 because I got all my money back from all that stuff. Transfer tube. Oh, I got to run power down here. Hopefully we can do this without running out of cash. Hopefully these are cheap. Connect to that. 500 a piece. We should be able to get it down here. There, that is much better. Much better. So now the drones don't have to go too far. So what I need to do is turn on this to high priority. Next thing I need to do, click on the track. Alright, so now I need to redesign this a little bit. Because I want to get enough ore going on down there. But at least I mean, this is going to be a lot better here. A lot better. Extend the track. I thought the track was going to cost me a lot more to get it on down here, but it's not. So right now the drones have nothing to wait for. We're now gathering some ore with our carts. Perfect. Only $9,000, so I don't have enough to build. I gotta wait until I get enough cash to build another one of these. And then we just wait. But this is going to be a lot better to start with. Oh, I put the wrong one. Hang on a second. Did I put the wrong tube on there? Yeah, I put the wrong tube on there. That's the wrong tube. I need one that sucks up. Sucker upper. Alright, unpause, grab this track, change direction, come back please, because I need that ore pronto. There it goes. Now it's going to create some crates. Now our drones are going to take it and load up the car or the truck. So far, one truck has left, and I got 12 kilograms worth. My balance so far, you can see this current month, we made 15,000 and I paid 3,000. So it takes a while when you first start off on hard mode and non-starter mode. But every truck that goes through right now, I don't know how much am I getting for this truck here. 7,000. So what I'm going to do is slowly, see, I need one to suck up. I think I'm going to buy one of these first while I have the cash. Nope, I don't have cash. I just paid taxes. Taxes will kill you when you think you got cash and you don't. Alright, so I'll tell you what. We'll get ready for... Let's see, I gotta skip one. That should be able to go there. But in the future, once we start researching things as we're waiting here, so we do have research. So you got research right here. You can see cost is 150,000 research. Right now I have 0. I can, speed up the carts up to 50% faster. We have claw trains. You got the drones, which make faster. The mine carts, I can add more carts to a track. I think the max now is 12? 12 per or 16 per right now. Alright, so while I got the cash, hang on, we'll get back to that in a second. I want to hook up one of these. And how much I can afford one. Alright, so we'll at least get one on there. Alright, so get back to this here. Oh, wrong button. Add more claws to the claw train, which will take a while to get through. The train, which we don't have access to right now, and the... nope, wrong button. So the truck interval, I can reduce the truck interval, and that's the same with the train interval. The trucks will come a little bit faster. So right now they spawn, I don't know what the average spawn time of a truck is, but I can reduce the time as the trucks come out. Right now it doesn't matter too much. They're coming out plenty fast enough for me as it is. Can I add more of these? That way I can get... I want 4 at least. There we go. There, now the drones should have plenty of crates for them. But what I need to do is, because I'm not going to be getting enough ore, I need to hook up one of these, and I don't have the cash yet. So it's always going to be on cash. So the other research, yes, these things right here. The first thing we're going to do is unlock a refiner. Refiner will take ore, and that's all we're getting right now is this regular ore. See, we're currently mining iron ore. A refiner will just make it pure iron. And the price guide, as you'll see in here, where are we at here? So that's coal. So iron ore goes for 1,278 per crate. And if I were to sell iron ore, I can get 1,820 per crate. And eventually you can go ahead and convert, as we come in here, where's that one here? The combiner. You can combine ores to make other materials. And these are all the materials that we can sell. Oops. These are the materials that we can sell right here. And you'll see that in the future. Definitely won't be today. Right now I just need some cash. Ooh, I got some more cash. Sorry, when you first start up, you're just begging. Oh, why? That's the wrong pipe. That's why. That's because you're an idiot. Can I go ahead? I don't think I can make that corner. I don't think we can go ahead and make that corner here. We'll let the minecart get out of here before I destroy some of this track. Yeah, because right now that one facility is only giving me 1 cart, which is not enough. So like I said, don't be afraid to go ahead and delete things. You get your money back on it. Hopefully I can make this corner. Oh, I can. Thank you. But I think what we're going to do once I get a little bit more cash here, we'll have the cart come up here, come to this digger first, drill first, then to this drill, and then find a way to get these other 3 involved. Because right now we're not getting enough carts down here for our drones to take care of. Now this guy's been drilling for a while, so he does have a capacity. I need to make that just a little bit longer for my carts, make sure they can all get filled up. I would like to get at least 3 or 4 of these running. And that way, that should keep our trucks satisfied. But in the beginning stages, it can take a while to get up and going, as you can see. Let's put this here while I got the cash. Perfect. Put that there. Now I just got to wait for a little bit more cash. It looks like I could probably use, I'm looking at 4 drones per a drone base, and those cost 10,000. Yes, they do. And electricity is $400 per month. Eventually, we won't have any drones, but that will take a minute or two. That's not what I want. I want this right here. And we'll turn this on to high priority. That way, if there's crates here, and wait for that truck to go through so I can get my cash. Perfect. Alright, so the next step I need to do with money, now that I got some 3 crate boxers going on, that's going to keep our drones busy. They should be able to load the trucks at a decent rate. I think it costs $15,000 for a drill. Yeah, $15,000 for a drill. We'll get more of these set up here. And what I might actually do is have a different train set up. So that'll be the train cart that brings it down to the crate boxes. He can collect from these, or I may go ahead and set up all these and set up a different train here, and we'll place it into a small container. And that way we'll have 2 train carts going at once. Now, back to the research. As you may have seen on some of this research here, the first couple of things I get, I just need research points. When I get to like the refiner, I need to have be shipping, at least during a 3-month period, 6,000 kilograms worth of material. Plus, I need to have researched coal and iron. So, yeah, you got to do some research with some of your products as well before you can unlock certain things. There's gold fuel. I've never heard of gold fuel before, but that's fine. But the main things you want to unlock first are these 4, right? Well, the cloud train is kind of important because it makes it go a little bit faster. But the refiner, and also these right here, remote connectors. Yeah, I'll say it. I'll get it out. All right, so $20,000. Good, I can get down. Let's put that one. Sure, we'll put it here. I won't hook any electricity up to it just yet. I just got to figure out how I want to do this here. This is where it can get a little tricky sometimes. They place sometimes these ore deposits down in a funny fashion. So you want to get a minecart going in a certain direction and get it all together. It can be a little tricky. One thing I probably should hook up electricity to it right now because that drill can start going. If I probably put it right there. So it has a reservoir inside the drill somehow. I don't know. But it'll actually start collecting it. So the first time a minecart comes, it could fill up quite a bit. Alright, so let's go ahead, and this needs to be a discharge. I think I want to put it here. Alright, so what I may do here, and I may pause the game before it comes back. Get one of these in. Oh, that will line up. Perfect. Nope. There we go. Alright, so this is what we're going to do here, I think. Let's delete this track. Okay, so let's grab this cart here. Pause the game here. Sometimes it's good just to pause the game, and we'll run this out like this. Let me set this up first so I don't get my spacing wrong. So what we're going to do here, we're going to need this to suck up from the train here. This will go into a storage container. Then it needs to deposit. And we'll make this train go like right about there. And right now, let's get some out of cash. That makes perfect sense. Hopefully I got enough crates to get some money here. Yeah, high priority on that one. That'll give me like $7 grand. I can add more carts to this up here. Except I just went into the red. So the main part is here is these carts can come here and empty out these drills pretty quickly. And I'll store it in here. And that way when this train comes, it should fill up. It doesn't have to stop at every drill, but it does have to stop here to refill. Alright, so I could add a couple more carts there, and I probably need to extend this at least out to there. So we will get the research going in a while. The thing is, you just need to get a base set up to get some money coming in. And that's what we're waiting for. I just got to keep bringing the ore down to those 3 box containers and get it going. So what I'll probably do here is I need to let it run for a little bit. We're in June of the first year. Yeah, there's no time stamp where you can make it go 5 times fast. You're stuck at one speed only. Well, you got pause. There you go. So you got pause and go. Is there anything else I can go over? So yeah, these are what the containers crates are worth. Not worth. How much they weigh. So you can see just straight up coal ore or iron ore, each crate is worth 1 kilogram. I think it's kilograms, yeah. If I were to refine it and I shipped off a crate, each crate is worth 10 kilograms. So to know how many kilograms you shipped out, 84 kilograms is my record in a month. My current 3-month average is 78. You can see my previous month I made 44,000 and I spent 12,000. So I am making some money. We're making cash, slowly but surely. It takes a while to get going, but once you get going, things start to go faster and faster, and next thing you know, it's going to be hard to keep up. But I'm gonna let some time run here so we can get some cash, get some money. Looks like I need more drones. We're actually making more ore than we know what to do with. Yeah, I could use some more drones to load up the trucks a little bit faster. So that might be my next step. So I need at least 10 grand, and then how much are these drones a piece? Where are the drones? 4 times 4. So I need like 30 grand. So when I get up to 30 grand, I'll bring it back. We'll probably put down to the drone base, get some more drones, and then maybe figure out how to get these other 2 deposits going and shipping it on down so we can get some more cash out the window. We may actually set up, maybe I may take one of these and start feeding a research facility going. That might be a good idea, right? Getting some research going at some point. Yeah, sounds like a plan. All right, not much time has passed, and we're already up to 42,000. Perfect. Let's get one of these drone bases down so I can get 4 more drones. So, yeah, the same thing with the drone hubs with the entrances. If I go... Oh, I thought these had to be built next to one another. They don't. I might be thinking of the research labs had to be built next to one another. So, there we go. 10,000 for a drone hub. Let's come on down here and get 4 more drones. So now I can actually probably put this on high priority as well. And now we got enough cash as well to do this. And let's hitch up some power to it. Let's delete these tracks here. I think that's going to go there. Let's grab the train track, and now you... no. Just be careful when you delete. You're not near your mine carts, because if they're on the track that you delete, well, then you're deleting your mine carts as well. Well, the question is, I might need more mine carts to fill it, because these may get all filled up before it gets to that last one. Yep, need to add a couple more carts to that. That's all good. So I can see myself putting a lot of factories over here, maybe some up here. I do have to plan for the futures. When you get to the rockets, oh man, that's a blast. Haha, it's a blast. No. Yeah. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I know. Do I want more? I think we're doing fine here. I actually may want to. Do I want to? I got the cash. Let's go ahead and delete some of this road here. Pause the game just for a second. Yeah, I'm already putting down a third one. And we'll put this one on medium as well. The trucks are coming at a decent rate, so... But we got plenty of boxes. We're making plenty of iron ore right now. Do I need to make this train track longer? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Nope. Get in there. And I'll extend this one as well, just to be sure. Do I need to add more carts to this train? Are you filling up before you get back? You are. And let's make sure that the track is long enough for the train. Looks like it might be a little bit short. Like I said, don't be shy in making things, because when you delete them, you can get your money back. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to set up a research area. We're going to take this iron first. I need some research. I got nothing coming in, and I need to research this right here, the refinery. I need 20,000 research points. So let's go ahead and 10,000. Yeah. So you can see the square around this building. The research labs kind of have to go next to one another. So what I probably should do before I put that down is I want to get this kind of as close as I can here. Let's put down, come on, connect. There we go. Let's go ahead and discharge tube. All right, I do have the cache, which is good. Where do I need to be? Right here. All right, I don't want to screw this up. Not like it matters, because I always delete it, but I hate having to delete things if I don't need to. All right, and then right here. And then put the research lab right up to that. You got no power? No problem. How am I doing on my power factory here? We shouldn't be close, are we? I'm using 20 out of 40. Okay, so we're fine right now. We are fine. I think 2 carts are more than enough, because you're not going far at all. And then it'll suck that up, and it'll start glowing. Now if I click on this, so this will start doing research. When the research bar down here says research points, I got to get past that teal bar before I can claim it. So it's going to take a while to claim some, which is fine, because I'm not going to claim it until I have at least, what is it, 20,000? 20,000. So once we hit 20,000, we may be deleting some of this, or I may be building a factory right next to it, because I keep clicking on the wrong one. This refiner has to go into a factory. And building a factory is this right on down here, and I'll unlock the factory once I get the refiner done. 30,000. You know what I can do is rotate that. How close can I get to the wall there? Perfect. Let's add more drones. Now the thing is, I don't want to add more loading zones down here. The further I get away, the more the drones have to move to load it up. That's where in the future where the claim trains will come in handy. I can move boxes around a lot easier. But it looks like I got more than enough drones now to deal with the crate boxes that we're dealing with. So I got 12 drones. So 12 drones really could almost fill up 2 cars instantly, or 2 trucks instantly. I think 3 trucks that we got right now is more than enough. And right now, oh yeah, look at that. We're making 83,000 per month last month, and we spent 23 on electricity. Not bad. Slowly, this number, yeah, this number, 162. Yeah, at some point we're gonna have to. What do you have to do here? 22,000 per month before you can load the rocket. You may be thinking 22,000. Yeah, You can get there. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's just the beginning when you're starting on no start mode or whatever it is, and challenge mode where you got to pay taxes. Yeah. So this is good right here. When our crane cart comes down, he's filling up these crate boxes more than enough. So we're spitting them out at a decent rate now. That's all good. Really, really good. So, how do I want to do this? I got to start thinking of the future here, meaning I got these ores over here. Now, the good thing is we got coal here, we got iron here, and that would, if we come over to this chart here, the refiner, in the future, if we combine, where is it? So steel plates, I need to combine iron and coal to make steel plates. But of course, this is just going to be ore. I got to make ore into just regular, like this. This is iron ore. I need to refine it and then send it to a combiner before we can make steel plates. So it's not that complex. It may sound a little confusing at first, but once we start building things, it's not all that bad. We are up to $50,000, which is great. So this cart is filling up here. This processor research center is not eating up as fast as we're supplying it. So let's go ahead. Am I where I need to be? I think so. And let's get another tube here. Put that down. And add more track here. And that way we'll get 2 research centers going. So already on the first one, it hasn't been down that long. I already got 12,000 research. Now that I got a second one going, we will be able to get those refiners up and going, which means our first factory, which means I can then take this iron ore and just make it into iron and get more cash for it. But those need to be built into a factory, so that's when we start building up things. I'll probably leave this running and put the factory over here. The reason why I want to put the factory over here, it's going to be more centered to the first 3 drop-off points. And I do want to leave myself a little bit of room because I may put another road in here. So I'm probably going to build it back just a little bit. And yeah, you'll see how it's going to go in a while. So I think what I need to do now is just let this run again for a little bit. And I'll bring it back in a little while, and hopefully we'll have enough research points to make a refiner and enough cash to start putting down a factory. Well, Happy New Year. It is January of year 2. The money's up to 176,000, but the main thing is I waited until I had enough research points, and we're going to claim them 34,000 there, 47,000 there. So when I come into here, I can unlock the refiner, and I can also unlock the step conveyor, which is rather important for me the way I want to go about doing this. It does leave me with 16,000 research points. And can I afford, how much is it for a faster drone? 100,000 research points. That's way too much. Yeah, it looks like I'm not buying anything. Do I need faster vehicles? Doesn't matter. I don't have enough research points anyways. So when you take the research points out, obviously they'll start back over. And we're just going to let that run. Nope, what did I just click? Nothing. Okay. So I kind of have a plan. Is it going to work? I don't know. How much cash do I got? Hopefully enough. So now we can build a factory. Yay, building a factory. Okay, so this is what I want to do. That track does not quite line up, I think, the way I want it to, but that's fine. I am going to build a big factory. Insufficient funds. $201,000. There we go. Perfect. Nothing wrong with that, right? Yeah, I think we're going to keep this here. We're going to let this keep on running here. Man, this is going to kill my taxes for a while, anyways. This big building, because in the future, I need to bring the coal on down here, and in the future, we're going to have a big refinery plant making steel plates in here. But for now, I need to kind of set this up, and yet this track isn't quite lined up, but that's fine. So, in factories, let's see, I need to make a door. Do I have $1,000 to make a door? Boom, we got a door. Alright, so what we're going to be doing here, yeah, all this is going to go eventually, but we're going to keep letting that run in the meantime. Let me grab a cart path. There, get that in here. And that is going to run into here for now. Alright, so I don't really have the cash to do more what I need to do, which kind of sucks. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the ore from these drills over here, and we're going to bring it in here and refine the ore into just a pure iron. And we're going to kind of have the same setup here inside the factory, and then take it back down here and then rebox it. So yeah, it's all going to make perfect sense here in a while here, I think. At least that's the plan, right? That is the plan, I hope. Yeah, so now I got to wait for more cash to come in because, let's see, the refiner costs $10,000 per. That kind of stings a little bit. I got to box it before I can refine it. Yeah, once I get 1 or 2 built, it's going to be worth it because if we go to the market, let's see, we're selling iron ore at $1,079 per. The market is even, but if I were to sell the iron ore, it's $1,820 per. And the big thing is, this number right here is going to go up quite a bit. I mean, our best month right now is 222, and I think that's going to stay the same until I don't want to add any more truck stops because I would need more drones and more supplies, which we do not have. So I do have the factory, no power going to it yet. So here I go again. I just gotta sit here and wait until the money starts rolling back in. This cost right here, current month, the electricity is going to go up. Well, the tax is going to go up, not the electricity, because I haven't hooked power up to it yet. But yeah, until we can get this factory kind of up and going, yeah, I'm gonna let the time run a little bit more, get some more cash, and then we'll get the iron ore up and going, and maybe by then wrap up the episode after we get a few deliveries going, maybe. But right now I only got 20 grand. I probably need like 60. 60 sounds good. Yeah, 60. Alright, so the money's up high enough. I think we can get started. And I will admit, this factory is rather big for the beginning, but I'm planning for the future. And that's why I built it back a ways, just to give me enough room to get enough tunnels coming out. Like I said, all the entrances have to be built next to one another, just like the research centers have to be built next to one another. The exits do not. So in the future, I'm hoping probably when I get like right around here, I can have like a train coming out here, and I can always loop a train to exit out over here or whatever. You can always loop them out and around. But let's get focused on what we're starting on here. So you can see at the bottom of the factory, I got a little train track here. This is where this train's going to come in and exit with all the ore. But let's go ahead. Let's see. I got to go in here, and I got to get a boxer in here. So okay, so that's the first one, and down because I can leave room for a tube. Perfect, that's where that needs to go. Make sure I get a quick sucker upper. There we go, and then skip one. Skip one. I probably shouldn't try to be building 3 all at once. So now the step conveyors, which is rather important. Let's go in here, put 1 there. And now a refiner. Alright, so that leaves me with... Alright. Alright, so this may cost me... Oh, these are only like 50 bucks? Good, 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 good. I need it to come on down here. Let's just build it. Can you just stop? Alright, I'll build it to there. Alright, so before I go any further, let's bring the tracks in a little bit further. Yeah, might as well. Gonna need to. Then I'm going to need a quick sucker up. No. Discharge. I need a discharge pipe. And I think if I put it right here, it's good. And for now, I think a small container should be fine. Now I need a quick sucker upper. And now back to the conveyor belts. How much money do I got? Alright, not bad. Doing okay. And then you're going to come over here. And then I change to an unloading station, because what this will do is this will destroy all crates. I'm going to leave that off for now, but it should destroy the empty crate. So the crates are going to come down here. This will suck the ore, not the ore, but the iron out of the crate, and then the crate should disappear. Alright, so the question is, and you're probably thinking, well, now you got to build a conveyor belt every time down here. No, we will not. I'll show you in a second. Now, I want to get this all set up before I allow the train to come in here. I don't want to mess up the money that we have. Ooh, yeah. So, yeah, I need some more cash. I need more cash. But we'll get it set up here. Just got to wait for some trucks to be... Looks like we got a pile of trucks waiting to go through the exit. We'll get some cash here in a minute. There we go. And once we get this up and running, we'll start getting more cash. So now what we're going to do is bring this one belt out. And this thing right here, a transfer claw. And you can see the arrow on top of it. I want it to go from, pick that one up and put it onto one conveyor belt. So when the crates come out of here, this will pick it up, put it on this conveyor belt, and it'll come all the way down to here. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to delete that because I don't want that train dumping into there anymore. And what I'm going to have to do, we'll put one more there, and I need a little wiggly wiggly. There we go. There we go. And now, just got enough money probably to do this. We need to bring power. There we go. Now we got power in here. And now we're going to take iron ore and make pure iron. So I'm going to wait for this guy to empty out this container completely, which he just has. So I'm going to delete that, get some cash. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this cart to get past this section here. We're going to delete some track and then hook it up to here so he can come in here and eventually get pure iron. And I probably should have waited, but we're fine. I'm going to pause the game just for a second, just so I make sure I don't do anything stupid. There, he's hooked up there. And now I can delete this track. So like I said, you get all your money back. 100% refund. That's one thing great about this game, man. If you make a mistake putting something down, it's not like, well, you only get half of the money back. Alright, so the problem is now I don't have no resources coming in just yet, but here they come. They're coming down. Alright, so now I got some more cash, so I can go ahead and put down our third refiner up and going. And we're going to do the same thing with the transfer belt. Oops, I had that going the right way. So you come here and then go over here. Now, what I found out playing through on my other one, that's about the max you want to do in a row. If you try to do a third one and put it on this belt, the problem is they produce it so quick it sits there and waits, and you're not actually doing yourself any favors whatsoever. So now the thing is we are producing so much iron from our drills. I think this will eventually catch up, that these are not taking enough iron from our crates, which is fine right now. But there goes our first, probably our first one of pure iron. So we'll start, so you can see 222 was our max, or our record 3-month weight output. Yeah, we're going to start putting out a lot more weight. A lot more weight. So the good news is also we're still making some money. You can see I made about $30,000 last month. So not too bad. We should make a little bit more money, but now I got more. I'm using more energy here, and I'm probably paying taxes on this huge facility. So what we're going to do next is, not this episode though, but next episode, yeah, you can see I got a big enough room in here. We're going to start bringing some coal in here and start making some pure coal. And the reason why I made the factory big enough is because in the future we can take the iron and coal and we're going to mix it and make steel plates. So that's why I made the factory big enough, and it's far enough away from the road because eventually here we're going to have multiple roads going in here. Now the thing with the drones is you can't like designate drones to a certain area. So like if I put in like another one of these dispenser areas over here, the drones will go back and forth and not focus on one section. But we're going to let this game run this for a little bit more because we're going to see, yeah, so we were at 222. We were at 222 for a few months, and already with a lot more this month to go. Well, not a lot more. It goes by kind of quick. Yeah, we're going to start producing a lot more weight because each crate is not 1 kilogram anymore. Each crate is 10 kilograms. Yeah, just look at those crates come on down here. So the thing is, if I put any more refiners here, you can kind of see when it gets clustered like that, you get like 3 crates. If I try to bring another one in, it will back up a little bit, but I might get away with it here. I might be able to get 4 through here, but I'm trying to see. Yeah, we're not really sucking up enough. I'm not using enough of the iron ore. It's kind of going to waste, if you want to say that. Usually I find out 4 does not work. 1 space, let's go ahead here. I'm running out of cash, but the cash should start coming in once this starts filling up even more. Now the problem is it does take a little bit longer to process the ore, so it's not going to make it as fast. So that is a little bit of a problem. It's much easier to just take regular ore and put it in the boxes and ship it, so yeah, I need to get more. So right now this container only holds 5 crates, 6 crates, 7 crates. Let's see if I can go ahead and create more crates for it. Create more crates? That's what I said. Let's see if I can get this to work well. But I mean, if it doesn't, it doesn't. I can always go ahead and change it. So that's usually the setup I come up with to make it. You got to make it tight, man. Don't leave any spaces that you can. Now, yes, I could actually put one of those, what they call those? Transfer claws here and transfer the crates coming out of this refinery here and put it on this belt, and I could save myself a little room here. But for now, we'll stick to that because I don't know if I can handle that many crates on one conveyor belt. So you can see it's filling it up, but getting a 4th one down probably not going to hurt because I need to fill this up a little bit faster than what we are. We're not really coming down here with a full cart like we were before. Yeah, so see, I'm only filling up 1.5. I'm not really using this one over here. It's not running at all. But hopefully, once we get this 4th one going, how much ore are we going to use now here off of this? Usually I do 6, but with the way the money is, yeah, see, I'm not using enough. So I may have to run another conveyor belt down, and that will definitely help us out, fill this up a little bit better. How are we doing on our way to... Yeah, so we went from 222, we're up to 684 for our best 3-month record. But it's a start. We have started, and we are getting some more research points. Let's go ahead and claim this, and claim that. Let's go to here, and probably... Part of me wants to make the train a little bit faster, but I think, should I make the drones faster? The drones are sitting around waiting for crates, so it's not that I need to speed up. The thing I think we're going to need to speed up are the highway minecart speeds. Just because, I mean, all the ore is up there, and we're going to be shipping it down here. Maybe I'll hold on to that for now. I don't need to speed up the trucks at all because we're not keeping up with the trucks as it is, it looks like. So I think I'll hang on to that research. But what I also need to do is I'm going to probably have to steal one of these refineries and start taking this iron ore because I need to research iron ore to unlock the combiner. So see, I need to research at least 50 iron ore and also ship out 6,000 kilograms along with 50 coal to unlock the combiner. These 2 right here are really key for me. The transfer claw is, the claw train is nice. But I really look forward to these 2 right here, especially this one, because this eliminates, what do they call it, the remote connectors. That eliminates a lot of this belt system stuff that you got going on. Yeah, you'll see that in the future. But I think that's where we're going to have to wrap up today's episode, guys. We got a good start. I mean, we had nothing. I'm trying to give the middle finger to my boss here. He set me up here to this coal environment, which doesn't bother me because this is the way it looks outside my house right now. Well, minus all the mining stuff. Yeah, I got about 1.5 feet of snow outside right now, so that's the way it looks like at my house in a ways. But yeah, we need to up the production of some of this iron ore. Actually, it looks like we're starting to fill up the cart a little bit more and more at a time. But once I get more money like we have, we'll get some more of these refiners going for more iron, and then we'll get some coal started. We got coal there and there, and we'll bring that in here. So we're going to have 6 refiners on this side, 6 refiners on that side, and then we'll have like another train duplicating this one coming in here, and it'll loop around and probably come up. We'll probably bring it over here and box it up somehow. We'll figure out a way, but we're on our way. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time in Automation Empire. But until then, have a good one.